Right, I'm in the park. No birdseed today. I've slightly run out. I couldn't find my little pot, so I need to go to the organic shop. So I've been. It wasn't very successful. I think I got a gravy. I've got some beans, but I don't think I'm going to be allowed them. Baked beans. They're unsweetened. They're naturally sweetened, but you're not supposed to have sweet stuff. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this to 10 out of 10 unless I only eat salad every day. You know what I mean? So I'm going to eat chips. Whenever I get peckish on a night, I'm going to have a bowl of chips, you know, as in like fries, which I quit, which I've had to start again to do this diet. Which, you never know, it might make me hate them. And then I don't love them anyway. I've had a few takeaways recently, being a bit low vibe, which is what you do. You know, if you're low vibe, you do low vibe things. It's just true. I use the word vibe. I watched a video yesterday. Somebody was really slating the word vibration. You know what I mean? Saying it was new age. You know what I mean? Well, what do you want me to talk about? Your chakra? Do you know what I mean? Well, what am I supposed to do? You know, you need something that people relate to. Do you know what I mean? So vibration, frequency. You know, this. You know, sad is like. I'm not saying it is this, but it's flat. When you're happy, it's all buzzing. Do you know what I mean? Like a flat line. Do you know what I mean? It's a flat line when you're sad, or you're depressed, or you're down, or you're low vibe. Yeah. Or you're drunk or whatever, because you can go into a depressive state if you drink a lot of beer or you do too much drugs or whatever. You can get into a psychological depressive state where you can get little bits of depression throughout the day, sadness, but it doesn't stick. And it can stick when you're on the booze. All the time you're on the booze, you know what I mean? Kind of a low vibe. I know about that. It's definitely true. Alcohol lowers your vibration. So anybody out there who goes new age rubbish, you ain't got a clue what you're on about. Because I've drank and I know it lowers your vibration. A frequency, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? Your feeling of things. It dumbs you, it numbs you. Do you know what I mean? You don't feel things anymore, you know? Or you don't care as much about things. Not anybody walks around caring, do you know what I mean? But people do care a bit. You know? Maybe, I don't know, maybe if you're on a slightly higher vibe, you pick up your rubbish, you don't throw it on the floor. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm not saying that that's true, but that's what's happening. Do you know what I mean? If you're depressed, you'll probably reach for depressed music because you're depressed, you're low vibing, so you're going to want to listen to low vibe. It's going to attract it, innit? You know, what you are, you will attract. Therefore, you will watch or listen to sad shit, you know? Because you're low vibing. Instead of happy shit, because that's the opposite of what you are. And that's what I do. I force feed myself the happy stuff to get rid of the low vibe. Something like that, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to stop chatting. I think I needed to say that because I use the word a lot and I don't want it to sound like it's a woo-woo, because I was the one who thought it was woo-woo, you know? I was the one in a hospital once and somebody was saying, well, you need to raise your vibe. You know what I mean? The vibration. I was like, oh, whatever, you know? I didn't listen to them at all. Trust in my